what's up? I'm fine now.
I did. What are you doing now?
I did.
So yeah, guys. This is Anna, right?
Yeah, Anna Sounds.
Anna Sounds,
Yeah.
the producer, studio owner,
just Anna Sounds.
everything. So far, it is in the music space. So yeah, today we are exploring Anna Sounds studio or Safari 99, and then how it got started, the challenge that he has had, the motivation behind the name, the motivation behind the project, the success, the growth, and everything. So yeah, you should enjoy the drive with us.
The idea of like this place is just for live like production for music. So like everything happening here is happening live. It's not like not too much of like digital stuff like is going on. Like you have to like play your keyboard. I mean your drums. Yeah, we have like our bass is probably like stays there, but it's inside the recording booth right now because I'm just using it for some production. So this place is like for live production. This side of the studio is demarcated for live production. That's why you're seeing this stage light that's controlled by the mixer there. So it's to give the performance like ambience and all that. Then the drums, of course, the piano, the speakers for feedback, output. Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah.
Is there a particular reason why you chose JBL?
JBL?
Yeah.
Because everybody knows JBL, like, I have so much, like, quality to have, like, to give in terms of, like, audio now. I mean, do you have any, like, competitor that's, like, solid apart from JBL?
No, I cannot think of one.
Okay. I mean, then maybe. I'm not saying there's
so we have the speaker, we have the drum sets,
yeah,
we have
the keyboard, there's the bass guitar, and this is the
bass
combo.
guitar.
That's combo.
Combo?
Yeah. It sounds like an amplifier for the bass guitar.
Amplifier for the bass guitar.
Like an output.
You say it is a kind of a live production, so that means that they do the live production here, you record them,
yes,
and then they get the clip. Yeah,
they get like the file. The stem files.
So it is kind of input outputs, like the audio, because like normally if we record audio to the camera.
Oh,
as you can see, we really record to the camera.
Okay, so the thing is like there's a digital mixer inside.
Okay.
And then it has like up to like more than 16 channels.
Wow.
So the 16 channels, more than 16 channels, like it powers like it gives like output to all these gadgets here. The drums. The drum has use up to like maybe like 7 to 8 channels. So there's this power link here. There's this power link here that serves like a shortcut to connect those devices. Here you get.
Okay.
You get. This is connected like directly like to the mixer inside.
To the mixer inside.
Yes, here you get. So we have like in-ear monitors for the drummer. So the drummer can use it to monitor like the sound he's playing. By the time everybody's playing, there will be so much noise.
Distractions.
Yes, so there are monitors for the drummer, for the pianist, for the bassist, even for the lead vocalist. She gets, and of course you can see these mic stands.
What's that of your first single or your first music?
So my first music is Maria.
Maria, yeah, I know Maria.
Heartbreak Memo. So no, like that's the full title. Maria Heartbreak Memo.
Wow.
So I wrote and recorded and mixed the song. So, but I did not perform it. So this is what happened. Like I wrote the song sometime around December. Then I just documented like the voice note on my laptop. So, but I have a guy. He's like a brother to me. Like we were together in church for a very long time. So I know like his vocal texture is suitable for that kind of music. So I just like reach out to him that I wrote this song and I want you to sing this song. So he came and he loved the song. Then he has to learn the song because he's not the writer.
He's not the
So I think he learned it for like about 7 hours that day, so that we can have a demo. He can go and rehearse it. So we did that. Then within that week, we released it, and that was like my first single that I'll be releasing and all that. I think that's not like over 150K stream on Spotify. Sure you get, and I'm not directly the face of the song, but it's my intellectual property. You get it's on my DSP, and all that. So then I followed it up with my own project, 2 songs and that. But the challenge here is now, I'm into the technical aspect of making music. So I'm over familiar with too much details I should not have to worry about if I'm just an artist.
That you want to need to work.
Yes, I mean, if I'm an artist, like, I just want to make music for whatever reason why I'm doing it in the first place. And I just want to enjoy both my music and other people's music. But right now, being familiar with the technical aspect, I have to pay attention to the unnecessary details, like...
You see the wrong, you see the right,
like, I see what can be done. I see what could have been better, like,
exactly.
in the music. Oh, it could have been done like this. Oh, if I was in this situation, if I was the engineer, if I was this, I would have loved like to do this instead, you know. I mean, if I was just a random artist, I would probably not know this. You get, I mean, to some extent, it could be an advantage. But at the same time, it's... I don't know how to put it. It's just overwhelming for me as a creative that I think it is kind of it is blocking your creativity. It is kind of sometimes now it makes it difficult for me to. I don't think I can record myself.
Why?
Because I'll still be the guy that will work on it. Did you get? It is exhausting.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Did you get? It's exhausting. Like, it is mentally demanding that. It takes a lot of detail to be a good recording engineer, to make sure that, okay, this audio that you just documented is sound, like, is what is needed for this production. Before you now analyze the audio and try and mix the audio, and you're the one that made the beat, analyze the beat. Do you get, like, it's just too, I just want to sing.
It is a lot.
I just want to sing, leave the studio and actually for update that, oh, after with my song, that kind of thing. But right now, if I'm the guy that I have to, like, do everything, so, like, what I do basically, I don't record myself. If there's a need for me to make a song,
okay,
I just like link up with one of my guys.
Every little thing. Just to make me scream, Say my need peace, free my money. Every little thing. Say I write me idea every time you love me, mama. Say I write me idea every time you love me. Say I write me idea every time you love me, mama. Whoa, every little thing.
Yeah, I see you have a lot of artwork going on here.
Yeah, not so much.
A good number. I know Max Jackson.
Yes.
Is that Asha?
Yeah, that's Asha.
Tupac.
Obviously.
Who is this?
This guy?
Yeah.
Jonathan McReynolds. Like, he's a gospel musician.
Oh, this fella?
No, this is not fella. This is Nathan Ebazi. He's a gospel musician too.
I'm sorry, I did not go to church, so I don't know what happens there.
Do you know this guy?
This other guy? No, yeah, I don't. Who is he?
That's Baskite now. You don't know Baskite?
God knows that the first time I'm hearing it. Tell me, do you know Baskite?
Seriously? You don't know Baskite? I'm shocked.
Gospel.
I'm disappointed in ourselves, but then what can we say?
He paints, yes. Like, it does abstract.
If you're not Leonardo da Vinci, I don't.
It's like, okay, let me put it like, it's like Leonardo of like the 80s.
Really?
He paints. So most of his paints are still like relevant till now. Ashaka has a track and like dedicated to him now.
Wow.
Baskite.
Yeah, I know Baskite. So this is the.
That's the guy.
Hey, now. Dude, I feel you.
The Ashaka art cover for that album, more covers.
Yeah,
the picture.
Yeah, it's his
like,
picture.
Yeah, like he reimagined.
You know, I was having this conversation with someone that the way we listen to songs recently, it is hard for you to even keep track of artists, the wallpaper, because like you just play on your Apple Music or Spotify without even looking at it. Maybe your playlist. Like,
I get
invest on that cover these days, just like
but like, I mean, that's just for like mobile listeners. This is my
your favorite spot.
My like favorite spot, like in your studio.
You more or less
most of my time here.
You sleep and die.
I for example, now look at my face now. I've not really had time to even like,
You are deprived of sleep.
Not just sleep. I mean, maybe like touch my hair or whatever. Because I've been buried in a lot of work for the past 3 months.
But you look great like this. I thought that's the stuff.
I mean, it's because you've not probably seen me like in a long time, maybe.
Yeah.
And the reason why it's my favorite spot is I love what I do here. I enjoy it so much. I mean, I'm not like where I'm kind of like pushing myself like to be like in terms of like quality.
Yeah.
So you get. So that's why, like, the more you demonstrate like this thing, the better you get. So if you know that, you just need like to give it like as much time as you can give. And we're on a 4-month long break in school. Okay, I'm actually like finally my final year now for the second time.
I'm going to ask you how you jungle school with your activities.
It's tough. It's kind of like tough, but I think what made it easier for me now is I started this activity. I launched this place in my 3rd year.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like balanced. Even though that's only literally my 3rd year in the school, I'm used to the system. So it's an advantage.
You change departments.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like used to the system. So it's an advantage for me. And I didn't start immediately, I switched, you get. So I waited. So for the right time, for the right opportunity. So like my 3rd year, like I'm really like kind of like used to how the department run. So that's not to say like there's still not a lot of like effort needed to like
what can for and what you can.
Yeah, it can be very, very like frustrating sometimes because school is not the only responsibility you have. So
I see your this is your monitor.
Yeah, this is my monitor.
An SSTV. Your MacBook.
So we have like 2 kind of monitors here. Monitoring speaker.
Okay.
So these speakers are to monitor sound.
That's monitor sound.
Yeah, so they are referred to as monitor speaker. So this is just to monitor like my interface, my audio interface. So these are my amplifiers. So these are our amplifiers. So these 2 amplifiers powers the speakers at the live production like section outside.
The amplifiers.
These amplifiers powers those speakers outside. Do you dig? Now the most expensive thing in this room is probably this speaker. This mixer, yeah. The time we bought it, so around like 2 million naira. Wow. But right now it's about like 4.5, I guess.
That's dollar to work.
Yes. I think the next expensive thing after the mixer is my sound card here.
What sound card is that?
It's Apollo Solo.
Apollo Solo. Yeah. Is there a particular reason why? Like, how do you come up with it? How did you decide kind of product you want to use? Like the brand?
It depends on your sound design. So you get the kind of sound you are dealing with, the kind of audios you'll be dealing with, how sophisticated they are, and the kind of quality you want to give. When it comes to like sound gadget generally, like you can always have like settle for a choice, but most of the time you settle based on the level of quality you want to give and the kind of sound you're dealing with. For example, by the time this mic is very popular, right?
Sure, SM7B. Yeah,
but this is not 7B. This is 7dB.
7dB.
Yeah.
I know that.
So dB is like
a step higher. Yeah, I know it.
Not just a step higher, like so many steps higher than 7B because it has like its own preamp. So you get, and you can like adjust the low cut and the high cut.
Interesting, like I'm not sure SM7B. So like when I saw your mic, I've always wanted to ask. It's a little bit, the shape is a little bit different, and then the logo customization. That one was silver also.
One of the funny things about this mic is like either in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, there's a lot of fake of it. So it was a difficult purchase for me because it's so expensive and I don't want to like end up like
tell me the price.
It actually matters. I just thought maybe let me put my phone. Like, let me just put my phone. That's why I bought the mic. Now that's why the mic is expensive. You get. So that was not working. Then I know when I sent him audio, he would complain this. I'm like, this guy not actually like good or like you get. So later on, I was like, you know what? When you can come around to my place, come and record me. Take it. We just have a partnership. So first track, I started with covers and all that. Then I started writing my song slowly. I started recording myself. I still have those recordings. They are very whack. I still have them on my PC here. So we got to a point that now I want to work on a project.
Yeah.
An EP. We were working. Then he lost the file. After I've bought like a lot of license on the beats I'm using. After I've paid a lot of money on production, background vocals.
Among all this, which one do you think you enjoy the most?
So right now, it was the guy that lost my files that prompted me to having to do this thing myself. Sure you get. Yeah. So at first I didn't want to like do all these things myself. So when he lost the project I've labored for months, I've like invested money, a lot of human resources and all that. So
you started having interest.
That actually like brought me that actually like killed my morale. Like I've been trying to sing for a very long time. Now I've done so much work and it's gone. So
You've
I took
invested money,
yes,
invested time, you've done a lot.
I took a break from singing for several months. So it was that December, and I met Maria.
Oh,
So that's what, like, that Maria, like, it was my, like, work. I recorded it, like, I mixed it myself. Then I had it from one of my guys that like experienced mixing. I used to check it and let me touch it. Sure, you get. And it came out with, so, like, since then, since Maria, I've probably done like over like 30 or 40 other mixes. Like,
wow.
that is not even out, but like, I'm just like working with my friends, recording them. You know, like I said, like, the more you demonstrate,
The better you get.
the better you get. So anytime people come around and I play them music, and they'll be like it was anything like, I can't sing without music. I love the way everything works together.
Like, you basically switched to more music because of your interest for music, and then like
Not just my interest. At first, I didn't switch to music. I've tried other departments before, like settling to music.
you've explored different departments.
Yes, like before my go-to, you know, obviously I wanted to go, let's just go to psychology. Let's go and figure this shit out and let's leave school.
Okay.
So at that point, there's too much people going to psychology, and I think they are tired of having like a lot of people. So I tried DSS, demography.
Okay.
So I spent almost a session there. I wrote first semester exam. Then my O level is not compatible
For the department.
Yeah, so I was
For the faculty.
Yes, I was forced to take a leave after my first semester. So it was after that there was COVID.
I mean, how do you handle all these frustrations and then still keep yourself together?
To be very honest with you, at that point, I don't even know how. I was not thinking to, I'm actually frustrated, but I was frustrated. But I didn't really think it too deep, maybe because I was way younger. I got in at a very, very young age. I was in another level then. I got admitted at 15.
You'll not even be able to read with what is going on.
Yeah, so
you were talking about managing the production and your career also as a musician, and at the same time owning a studio that has a live band.
I think the problem is most of the time I don't particularly see myself as a serious person in one particular field. I won't say like I'm that serious guy academically.
Okay.
I won't say I'm that serious guy like in a particular set of music. I'm kind of like everywhere. But at the same time, like there are stores I know that okay.
You know, if you're a lady, they could have called you a bitch.
not in that regard. But the point is, so right now, I think I'm doing a lot of things right now. Maybe it's just the face. Maybe the fact that I'm still in school, like, is still the factor that is giving me that freedom.
It's making you feel like you have time.
Not necessarily I have time. Like, I'm kind of like boxed. No matter how far I want to experiment or how far I want to like go with a particular thing, there will still be that school limit now. Yeah. And I'm glad like it's coming to an end. I'm in my finals now. So you feel me? So like, let's say I want to like pursue something. I have to consider. Of course, I want to like finish school like after the whole struggle she gets, and most importantly, I want to finish well. And I've been doing a good job like in that regard. So like I have to always put into consideration like, okay, this leap I want to take, how is it going to affect school? She gets. So I think that has been like a restraining factor from me going all out on a particular thing. I'm not all out as an artist. Of course, like I dropped like my first music this year. I've dropped like 3 like music so far. So
that's like 4.
Eh?
That's 4 in total.
No, like 3 in total.
3? Yeah,
3 this year. So like I dropped the first music this year in February.
Okay.
Sometime in February. I dropped like 2 in June. And while managing to do everything, like they are doing well. Sure you get. So to some extent, the music is doing fine. So I can't like really like go all out as an artist. The fact that I work in the studio, I'm now over familiar with the engineering aspect of the music. Yeah, we still have a couple of other artists here. This Large Badger. That's my idol.
Large Badger is your idol.
Of course.
Where's your own mask?
The fact that it's my idol doesn't mean that I have like no mask now. It's my idol because like it's my like first effort.
I know this babe.
Music. That's Whitney Austin.
Yeah, I know her. And then we have Michael Jackson again.
Domwe.
Yeah, Domwe.
Yeah, I'm so much into Labaja and Michael Jackson because I sample their stuff a lot. But I did, so you won't necessarily know that I'm sampling them.
Is there any song that you can?
Yeah, there's a beat I'm working on. The first thing you hear on that beat is Michael Jackson's voice. Do you want to check it?
Yeah, we check when we get inside.
Okay, no problem. And this is Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
Is it G-A-Y or
G-A-Y-E?
Oh.
He has a very, very pathetic story. His dad is a priest. So basically, he died from gunshots by his dad.
By his dad?
Yeah, and he bought the gun for his dad.
He got the gun for his dad?
Yes.
So it's more or less like he bought the instrument.
So his dad is not like really into the idea of him making music. Because then like popular musicians are like, I know he goes into write him about, and his dad is like a priest, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
even popular musicians these days are still kind of questionable.
do you know the idea behind Labaja's mask?
Nope.
So he has similar story with this guy. Labaja's like parents are elders in church.
Okay.
And Labaja loved music.
Yes.
He was studying education in OAU. So he wanted to do music. He studied education in OAU now. So like his parents like is not really like into the fact that he's going to be doing music as far they are elders now. You know, Africans.
Yeah.
It will be coming back to them. So he promised that okay, he's going to be on mask. They are like, okay, even if you're on mask, people know your voice like in the neighborhood. Then he vowed that okay, he will still use like a different voice. So his singing voice is not like.
So basically, he's wearing like the mask is like it's not just a mask; it's a mask in action.
It's an identity entirely. So that's why, like, even though he's 69 now, he just dropped a record with Fireboy. Like,
yeah, I saw the
Fireboy,
record. He featured on
so like his voices sound like his youth voice because it was never his real voice. Like
it was never his real.
It's something he had like to make and train himself to.
You know, the church like I never even see the personality of the Lagbaja himself till the moment.
I feel like if you want to like mirror anything close to a superstar now in Africa, it will be Lagbaja. Because like he kept to the mystery of the old superstar era. Like, I don't think we have superstar era anymore. Like, do you have people that, I mean, let's say like in Nigeria, for example, do you have people that like, you feel like if you see them now, your dream come true?
Ebenezer Obey.
That's like, really like, you can't, like, you can't really, like, you won't really get yourself. Like, do you get my point?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Lagbaja.
Growing up, like, the closest place you can see superstar are on your TV.
Yep.
But nowadays, like, you have so much to keep tabs on them. Like, you can see them on your TikTok, on your Instagram, on your Facebook. Like,
they are closer to
blogs. There's blogs you get. And, you know, if there are rumors now, it will be debunked.
What about Beautiful Nubia?
Beautiful Nubia? I mean, I like his music. Maybe basically like his philosophy. But I'm not so much into him, but I still fuck with him. Just with that.
You know, like, it was until last year that I learned that Beautiful Nubia writes novels. So what's the work of these parts? Yeah, I didn't know.
The parts, so basically like when you have like a musical studio, you want to get rid of unwanted frequency of sound as much as possible. So that's why this part is here. They were done like based on the acoustic treatment that was done for this space to absorb some frequency.
So is that why they got to use this?
It's underlay, yes.
I mean, if I exit what you said, I think it's called this. Yeah, I can see it is.
I mean, most studio is not usually like treated like this, except like it is intentional. You get so.
How do you introduce yourself to people? Do you introduce yourself as a producer or introduce yourself as
I just do myself as
CEO, as a musician?
People just call me my nickname. I'm not. It's not even Sam. My nickname is Anna.
Yeah. Oh, I was having a chat with a lady and the two occasions, but I was having a chat with the lady and I was like, you know, this person, she claims she is making music also.
Oh, okay.
And she said she
say Sam is nobody we know.
I swear she doesn't even, the name sounds odd. It's like you're saying something entirely.
But if you say Anna, of course, nobody can say they don't know me because I'm that popular.
Yeah, she knew Anna. She knew the name Anna. And then she was like, oh, do you know Safari? Yeah. Oh. So, yeah, okay. So, you just see yourself as Anna. That's all.
People, I don't do it with title like that. I'm not that guy. Like, I just happen to be doing all
it seems like you are just doing the thing because it needs to be done.
I'm having fun with it. I mean, it's a bit challenging because sometimes you have to invest a lot and you don't actually see like some potential return. It can really put you on a lot of pressure. Like, I mean, I still have to like pay bills at the end of the day. Like, I have to sort myself out, and it's not enough to have the equipment. It's like you still have to like bury yourself in your space, trying to get familiar with these tools, like trying to better what you do. I mean, my own philosophy is I talk to my inner self a lot. Sure you get. And when I talk to myself, I arrive at some conclusion. So the conclusion is, you know what? Which kind of guy do I want to be? I want to be this guy. But the reality is I'm far from like being this guy. Sure you get. And it sucks because like it's really difficult. Sure you get. I mean, there are so many unpredictable like things that could happen, like in the process of trying to be that guy you want to be. But I just like to fuck around and find out. Sure, you get like. At the end of the day.
By fuck around and find out, is that the same way you chose your lady?
No. I don't fuck around and find out ladies. No. I'm very reserved when it comes to like ladies. Of course, I like girls, but I just have to be reserved about it. Everything live performance like ends here.
Yeah.
This side is demarcated for like creative like stuff. Like podcasts, YouTube content.
I've seen you guys shot a podcast here once.
Yes, we've shot several. Actually, we've not done so well in terms of rolling out our content. And that's because along the line, although we have some challenges, like the people we collaborated with, so there were a lot of challenges like on that end. So it actually affected us like in putting out our content. We only like put out one content ever, and it went viral. It created like a buzz on campus, like serious narrative that even led to like some lawsuits, but not to us. Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
You get. But so after like we upgraded our GS, like after we got some camera and light, so we felt like if we put out those old content, it's I don't know, we will not be pleased because like we know that we are not here anymore. And we are trying to sell the narrative that okay, if you come here, this is the caliber of quality we are offering. So we don't want to offer that anymore because we know that we've upgraded. You get. So the idea now is. This might probably be our last year.
Yeah, in Ife.
Next year.
Next year?
Yeah, next year will probably be our last year. Like by this time next year.
Last year. So we still have like a...
Yes. So the idea now is to like build as much portfolio as possible in terms of quality before we decide to like move on. Do you get? You
don't want to give a kind of misrepresentation of the current picture that you guys...
Yes, I don't at all.
That makes sense. Justin again, like that.
Yeah, I'm showing to this guy.
And then the lady.
Nina Simone. You probably know her.
I know her.
Of course, that's Nina Simone now.
I know her.
How can't you not recognize her?
Well, a lot of things is happening on the picture now.
She's a very fantastic jazz musician. She's very good in classical jazz and all that.
Oh, so yeah, what do you have these lights for?
They are just background lights.
For the creative part of the studio.
Yes.
And these ones are these lights are for the
stage performance. Just to create different ambience.
I can see you use inverter ACs.
Yeah.
LG.
The fact that this place is very tightly padded, it's just a matter of time before you start eating up.
Not eating up, you'll be close to the fire.
And like every airway has been blocked now, has been padded. All these pad are windows.
Wow.
Yes.
If you had not said it, I wouldn't have known.
That's why, like, if you are here, you probably lose sense of time. You will not keep track of time. Like you. Yes. Most of the time, like I said, I've been here for the past.
I'm guessing that's why you work like a workaholic. We are saying all this, and then we forget that relationship is actually time consuming on its own. And you, as you mentioned, like you said, you've been working on, you've been working around the studio for like weeks now.
We finished exam around July. Right?
So since then, you begged yourself.
Before we finish exam, I've been sleeping mostly in the studio. Like in the past 3 months now, I've spent like more than 2.5 days. 2.5 months in the studio.
So how do you manage your love life?
Love life. Okay. I don't think I want to talk about it. But for me, I don't have issues with that. Like you get like
okay.
I don't have issues like
you're alright, you're content.
Like I'm very like okay, like I'm very cool. Sure you get.
If you have to take this project over, what are the things that you think you would do differently? With the same resources or experience knowledge that you have now. The difference is the resources, but you have more experience now.
Okay, there's definitely something I won't change.
Okay.
I'll still buy the same gadget I bought because they're mad expensive now. Sure you can't get them easily. But the approach I would have gotten is I would have been more, I don't know, it's a very tricky one. Because one of my strategy was partnership. Not even commercializing it, partnership. But there's a way people abuse partnership. Sure you get. So I would have been more like strict with partnership. Sure you get.
Have your papers intact?
Not just necessarily by the book. But maybe by, I don't know, by my actions, like you get. In terms of being lenient, I'm very lenient with partnership. Like, I don't really assess like value for value when I'm partnering. So you get. I just want to make the two parties happy. But in the long run, you can always make the two parties happy.
How about your leadership? Or I mean, you have a couple of people that work with you. You have some people that handle your social media.
I think that's kind of like easier because I work with mostly my guys. Sure you get. So we just have the way like we have a way we handle it. We have a way we sort things out. We have an understanding. Sure you get like, yeah, I'm still the boss, like I'm the boss. But like there's an understanding like we don't have a boss like
you don't have a boss that is a boss.
Like we don't have a boss kind of relationship like
you have each other. Natural.
So you get, I believe everybody on the team has something to offer. And I'm very strategic about like the kind of people like I work with.
But you are not strategic with people that you partner with.
Well, because my end goal was like publicity is publicity. But I mean, it still takes some resources that could have been managed well.
And yeah, you have the set of share for your podcast.
That set of share. And this software is for designing like different sets when we are shooting like content.
It is.
As we are shooting like a 5-man content.
Okay. You have this and then you complement it with this.
Yes. We have another software like this inside. We can manage the two together to form an L shape.
Oh.
Something like that. And sometimes like we lease this space out for, photography. So the backdrop that you can see there.
Yeah, the backdrop.
They will set them up here, roll them.
I mean, you are doing quite a lot of great job here.
So it's just like the purpose
I don't
of
know how to applaud you.
I want this place to be a creative hub for creative generally. So it doesn't matter if it is music, if it is photography. I mean, I just want to be in an environment of creatives. Like
let's just say like anything media, entertainment.
Yes, it's very, very inspiring.
What's the story behind the name Safari 99?
Have you been to a safari before?
No, I haven't, bro. You want to take me there?
No. The closest one you will see probably in the north.
Yeah.
But safari is like an open space.
Okay.
Underexplored, not unexplored place because like there's not so much resources.
Okay.
Sure you get. So the name is not about like a particular, it's not about like the fact that we find ourselves in Ife. It's about the fact that we are starting from a place where there's not so much avenue for creative to explore their stuff.
And then you are still getting things done.
Sure you get. So now we are giving like creative like the opportunity to, okay, this is a playing ground. Let's come and do your thing.
And I hope you're not born in 1999, were you?
That's a good guess.
Back to the question I asked earlier, in one word, which one will you choose if you have to focus on one? Like, maybe like you have only one option. You either be a producer, you either be a musician, you either be the one managing a studio like this.
I don't think there could be a very straightforward answer to that. Do you know why?
Why?
Because human being evolve. Like at every university, there's a point that Don Jazzy was just producing music. There's a point that he was singing. There's a point that
he was a backup singer.
It's an era that like he's just reserved. He barely does anything like on the scene.
He's using Wizkid.
He's behind
Twitter,
the scene.
he's a social media influencer.
So he's behind the scene. Now he comes to the scene when he feels like. Right now, I think I enjoy songwriting a lot. Like I feel like I'm a god like in that aspect. Like I really feel myself in that aspect. Like
you feel like you are getting shit.
Yes, I just don't have people attention yet. But I'm not bothered. Like I just don't think it's time yet. And songwriting is something I can never stop. And singing, like I just enjoy it so much because it's not like, of course I was poor when I love music, so it's never about the money. It's just that it's unfortunate that like it's more of a business now. That's the unfortunate thing about music now. Sure you get bored. My first thing about music like was just pure love.
The fun.
Yes,
was the vibe.
Yes, the fun, like
the energy.
You get. So the fact that like I can create things, I'm in love with it. So I think that's why I'm enjoying some mechanical aspect of like trying to take a song from the raw space.
How did you learn your production? The production?
University of YouTube. I'll be very honest with you. YouTube. And not just YouTube, like it's a lot of research. Sure you get. I have when I'm trying to learn something, no matter what level I am at that thing, I have like a beginner mindset like to learning. I feel like I should be taught this in like a beginner. So if I'm getting bored, I think I'm already like past that stage.
You go back to find that.
So, but no matter how much I know something, if I see a video on that thing, I always like to watch again. So let's say now like Like in production like this, there are millions ways you can achieve things. Like you can relate to some stuff. Like there are millions of ways you can achieve a good audio quality in your visual production. I mean, if you take some audio and you don't like it, maybe there are some tools that you can use to clean them, or you would rather like record them again. And using tools like there are millions ways you can like apply tools. Let's say you want to compress your audio, boost your audio. I mean, so many things. So now in production, like production is like, it's like, I mean, so at some point it's your talent matters, but you still need like to learn to. So like I can watch 30 videos on how to compress an audio. I've done it before. I've probably watched over 50 videos on how to compress an audio, and I was not watching it because I was not understanding it. I just feel like there's could be
still
more.
probably more. You want to get all the beats.
There will always be something new. There will always be new information.
In fact, there are different styles of doing things. You want to know different styles and then navigate and know the one that works best.
Of course. So
like there's no a definite
I'm
answer.
just having fun.
Yeah, just having fun.
I just know that I'm going to be in the business of like making music and selling music. You get.
Just want to focus.
I think I have so much interest like in audio now, not just music. Like I like the fact that
yeah, I forgot to ask the headset that you're using.
Sure, it's a Shure headset. It's a Shure headset. I mean, it has more detail. Like it's really detailed.
If I should follow your track, if you have to, or say you're starting over with the same amount of resources that you had, but more experience, you are basically going to follow the same pattern.
I mean, at the end of the day, gadgets matters.
Yeah, gadgets matters.
I'm not going to lie to you. Like, putting up gadgets together, I mean, if you're assembling a gadget, it doesn't matter whether it is expensive or not. There should be a purpose to that setup. You get, like, I wish I knew that, like, starting. Sure, you get. I mean, I didn't start seriously in 2022. I didn't even, like, take it serious until, like, late last year. But, like I said, the more you demonstrate,
the better you get.
So, like, it's not a thing of time. It's a thing of like commitment. If you are committed to this stuff, I mean, there is no limit to what you can achieve, because at the end of the day, the person like experiencing what your product does not know like the head behind it. They just connect like with that product. You get, they don't necessarily like have to know. I mean, after like you definitely have like, okay, who is this guy? It's fine, but like is the product like that? Is the quality of the product that matters at the end of the day? Do you feel me?
Yeah.
So that's what I think. So for me now, I'm so in love with audio that I really want to know as much stuff as possible about it, so that I can give like, I can make the best like out of it. So you get. One of my plans is to probably do like advanced learning like in audio maybe somewhere outside the country, because they are kind of like more exposed like in terms of like equipment and tutors.
If I can choose for you, I think you are going to production, bro.
I know that. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to like be low-key about it. I'll be that audio guy. I might probably like even own an audio company. I might probably like be like a Safari franchise or like that just deal with
audio, like
maybe like renting audio devices, setting up audios, and probably like partnering in the future like to make audio gadgets, or probably have like a audio like franchise, like anything audio you can just walk in and have like a best experience.
All right, thank you very much for having us.
So yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
For bringing me like on your platform.